Hi, my name's Brenda. I'm 53 years old. This is the very first time I've done anything like this. And I had the most wonderful day, and I didn't want it to end. And I was actually more nervous about this part of my visit, talking about myself, but I worried about it the whole drive up here, and I'm not really sure why, but I guess I just don't talk about myself as much all the time. So, yeah.
This is going to be funny. Two introverts trying to have a conversation.
I'm a big introvert, yes.
Me too, actually. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, because when I get on the phone, all the pre-calls that we have, I tend to talk because I want to make sure you have all the information and everything comes over. But then, I need to recharge even after those.
Yes, me too. A lot of recharging.
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting. But in the right environment, I'm chatty Cathy,
Exactly, yes.
And I know you are, because on our calls and stuff, you're, and in the studio when we were doing the photography, you were nice and chatty and didn't sit around just like waiting to be told what to do. In fact, quite the opposite. You were friggin' awesome.
Thank you.
By the way. And I was joking with Sharon, and I made sure you heard that it's like, can we keep her? Sharon, can we keep her?
I would love nothing more than to do this every day.
Isn't it? So did you expect that?
I expected to have fun, but I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was excited about it for like 2 weeks before coming in, and got some clothes ready and some jewelry and things, and like everything was fun. The preparation was fun for me. I got my nails done, I treated myself, and this was the end of the sum of my this is for Brenda.
Yes.
So I did all those things in preparation for this, and this was the big day.
So actually, a quick question on that. Did the prep guide help? Was there things in there that you hadn't thought of?
I loved doing Pinterest, the pictures.
Yes.
I couldn't stop doing it. I think I ended up with like 500 pictures, and they were all the same pose, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I had fun doing that, and I felt very informed when I came here. I knew you would have some clothes I could wear, and I knew I could bring some things that I like, and I liked that you sat down with me and kind of went through what I had brought, to see what would work and what didn't. And I knew my makeup and hair would be done, so that was also a big treat. No, I felt very prepared coming in.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
That's good. So you said you were more nervous about this, the podcast bit, recording this. Was there still nerves around the actual photography, like being photographed, and obviously the style of photography, that's why you came. Like, was there nerves about that at all?
No. Good. Because like I said, at 53, I just feel like life has brought me different places, and this was a place of fun. This wasn't a place of nerves for me.
Good.
I think at different ages you kind of get to a different headspace. And right now is, I want to have fun for me.
And you did.
I did.
Oh man, that was so much fun.
I loved it.
Yeah. What's the funnest bit for you?
Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can pick something that's the most fun. Like I do. I'm a girly girl sometimes, so I do like the makeup. I do like the hair. I like just talking about what we're gonna do, different poses. I enjoy watching you in the poses as well. I think I've heard that on every podcast, that people really appreciated you getting into those difficult positions. And you didn't break anything, so that's good.
That's true. I've not broken any bones or furniture today,
yes,
so that's a good thing.
Yeah. No, yeah. I kind of forgot what the question was.
What was the funnest bit?
Oh, yeah, I can't. It's all good.
Yeah, good. That's really, really nice to hear that, I know the photos are going to be gorgeous. I know they are because you worked the camera. That's a real key thing that we didn't just kind of put you in a pose and then you stay there like a statue and we move around and get different shots of you. You move, you improvised. Okay, I'm going to tell you something now.
Okay.
When we first talked, I thought that you were going to be quite conservative.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outfits that you brought and the Pinterest, I think, and the style is beautiful that you shot. And I thought, okay, she wants to be quite covered and conservative, and it's more about comfort and feminine.
Yeah, feminine. Yeah.
Yeah, very. I mean, yes, for sure. But there was like the shawls and the wool and beautiful, and then towards the end, see now you've got that shy face, but as we went through, and I think you just kind of relaxed into it and started to feel more comfortable. And then the last 20 minutes on the pole, on the stripper pole,
the dancing pole.
Sorry, the dancing pole. Yeah, the yoga pole.
Yes,
was incredible to watch you go to really fall into it and decide, because you decide to do it. Like, I mean, I said, do you want to do the stripper pole? And you said, yes, I do. But even, the ones before where, you chose, well, actually Sharon went and chose the outfit, but you agreed to wear it and it looked fabulous on you. And again, just that progression from the wool sweaters to, well, the lady on the dance pole was, I actually really enjoy that, watching that progression. I keep saying the same word. Because, and you've probably heard me say it a few times, I'd rather you leave here saying, I'm glad I did that than I wish I had.
Exactly.
And so I'm so glad you did it with a smile. And that's the thing. You didn't look awkward when you was up there. It's like, oh, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. Like, you totally went for it. No, that's such a good thing. And you got this like kind of shy smile on your face again. But it is such a good thing that you did. Like, we got the pole up and you had to relax for like 5 minutes while we set it all up and got the lights going and everything. And I can see she's like, get me on there, get me on there, get me on there.
Yes.
And then you did. It's like, and you didn't want to wear the shoe. I mean, understandably during the day, because let's face it, it was impractical as shoe to ever come. But you're stood there with this red outfit on, red lacy
Barely
number
on,
that's barely on, and now you're getting the shoes on. It's like, come on, let's go. And you're just wonderful. Just watching you have fun and be playful on there is just wonderful to watch.
Yeah, playful's a good word. That's kind of what the whole experience felt like, playful. And I mean, for a 53-year-old woman to have an afternoon of playful, innocent fun, I mean, you can't get any better than that, especially for your mental health, for, your just for your mood. And you are right. I didn't want to leave regretting like that I didn't do the poll, or even if I can't show the pictures to anybody.
They're not for anybody, they're for you.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know how my daughters will feel about that.
I'll show them the ones that you want to show them. Exactly.
But yeah, I didn't want to leave with any regrets that I didn't do something that I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm leaving with no regret.
That is so cool. So you mentioned mental health and feeling good and about yourself and doing things for yourself, which is so important.
Yes.
What made you do this for yourself rather than, I don't know, a holiday to the Seychelles or booking tickets in another city to see your favorite band, whatever it happens to be? Why this rather than that?
Well, as an introvert, I am much better with one-on-one or, one or two people. So I knew this scenario, like, it wouldn't overwhelm me. And I saw the advertising, I think, on Facebook.
Yes, yeah.
And it is something that I've always wanted to do. But then I was like, I wanted to make sure that it was a safe space and
legitimate. Yeah, absolutely.
So after I did that and listened to, I think, all the podcasts. I was satisfied that this was a safe place to be. So then that's when the wheels started turning, like, all right, I got to do this and just prepare for today. And yeah, so it's been like 2 weeks of fun. It's not even just today, it's been coming up to this day.
Yeah. And that's actually another good point, is that most people, it does take a while to get on because, we are busy and people want to prepare and all those kind of things. But you, and it's like, well, when's your next appointment? And like, okay, well, we've got one in 2 weeks. You just someone had to move their appointment. It's like, okay, I'm having that one. It's like, yes, she's so in.
I was so in. The minute you said that, I was like, yep, sign me up. Once I was convinced, once I did my homework, I was in. And I mean, I would have waited however long I had to wait, but I was so glad that I got in now.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because this is like, I needed this for me now. So this is a big boost for my self-esteem, my confidence, and I've met new friends.
You do.
And
yes.
It's been therapeutic for me as well as fun.
Wonderful. So around that, is it how do I ask? Is it like, say, body image issues or not issues, challenges, or is it kind of like just a general self-esteem?
It's definitely body image issues, which is ironic because I've told my girls growing up, doesn't matter. And here I am not practicing what I preached to them. But when I was younger, I didn't have all this extra, weight on me in different areas. And like, I can blame a lot of things like menopause and the arthritis that I have in my knees now, and that I've gained weight. But in the end, I mean, I need to take more control over changing the parts of me that I don't like in a healthy way.
Yeah.
But usually when I'm at home, I kind of dress to hide the area that I don't like.
Yeah.
And I just can't stop. I just feel like everybody's looking at me there. My stomach especially bothers me. But hopefully I'll be able to get that under control. And like, I'm hoping this will help me. This will be my goal. I look like this in this picture. So let's get there, maybe. But mentally, sorry, were you going to say something?
No, please.
Mentally, I've been through a lot in the last, I'd say, 15 years. Like, from the death of my parents to my daughter having a spinal fusion because of scoliosis.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a 10.5-hour surgery.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had I shouldn't talk about her on here. Anyway, there was that, and then, a divorce, and then a leg injury, and then it just has been one thing after the other.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and I had to move out of the house we were in and get a smaller one, so we downsized, me and the girls, and it's just a mess because we had so much stuff. It's just everywhere. But yeah, that took its toll on me as well. And I don't know about you, but as an introvert, I really need to recover when something like that happens.
Yep.
And, breaking up with other people after my marriage, and one kind of recently, it really, really hurts. And this took me out of that hurt for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. And I also, I was hardly thinking about that at all. I was, on Pinterest, I was making my playlist of music. So, I really appreciated not thinking about that. And that's why I think this is also therapeutic if you're going through something
Right.
that really, brings you down. Hopefully, this is what would bring you back up.
You know what? I'd not thought of that. I mean, I knew it could be a welcome distraction, but not to that extent.
Mm.
We're going to get quite deep now. So, do you think you can pull that feeling, that welcome distraction, not the hidden distraction where you're ignoring things, but do you think you're going to be able to carry that forwards?
I think tonight I will certainly be on a high. Tomorrow, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do to top this, but yeah, I think once I get the photos
Mhm.
that I'm going to have, and I can look at those and remember this day and remember how fun it was, and it was about me and you, and not about anybody else.
No.
It was me and you laughing and having fun.
Yeah.
And, not that other stuff. So I think that will help me bring it back to that mood.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's as a human, that's really nice to hear that I can be part of that for you. And actually, around the pictures that you said, all the ones we took when you're getting ready,
Yeah.
you get to see all those as well. So they're part of your memories for the day.
Yes.
So obviously you get the fully edited, the beautiful ones that there's going to be a lot, by the way. You get the behind the scenes ones because, sitting there giggling while Sharon's doing your eyes or, that, I don't know, whatever, the hair. And, when you and I are doing the photography and Sharon's getting the fun one where we both killed ourselves laughing because your back made a funny noise on the hardwood floor.
Yes.
Like, come on, that's funny.
I just had to make sure that you knew it was the floor.
Yes.
Not me.
Sure, that was the floor. We'll blame the cat.
You can warn people.
Maybe
or maybe it's just because I'm warm, so I was
that could be. I'll put it in the prep guide.
Yes.
Don't worry about back farts.
Yes.
It's the hardwood floor.
The floor part. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, see, you're never going to forget that now. Every
No.
time you have to, for any reason,
Yes.
get down on the floor, you go, oh, I remember that time.
Yes. I mean, just being around you and Sharon was just, comfortable right from walking in the door. Well,
Thank
your
you.
cat met me first, so
Oh, yeah, Puddin met you.
he was lovely. But yeah, I mean, I felt like I've known you for a long time, and same with Sharon. Like I just felt like, yeah, go ahead, adjust whatever you need to adjust, and yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So I wasn't expecting that. But I mean, after talking to you on the phone, I did kind of get that, giggly kind of, we're laughing about things. So
Yeah.
I kind of, I felt good about that. And I hadn't met Sharon yet. But after spending this time with you guys and, not wearing a lot of clothes, I do feel like I know you better, or that I'm closer to you guys now. Like,
Yep.
and that's a good thing to have people like that in your life.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that's actually, you're right, it's a very personal style, a very intimate style of photography. And you have to be, I mean, obviously the clothing style is the way it is, but you have to be open to share and connect with someone. Because if you can't connect, there's no way you're going to relax, and we're not going to get the photos, you're not going to have the fun,
That's right.
all of those things. And I totally forgot where I was going with that. Oh, no, I
I'm
remember
having
now.
the same problem.
Yeah, I remember now. So that's why that private Facebook group, I did invite you into that, didn't I? You're in it.
I think so, yeah.
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 That's why it's there, because everyone in that group has either been in the studio or they've booked and they're due to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that shared experience thing, isn't it? Like
Yes.
you can, I don't know, you can go home and then tonight, I don't know, you post in there and say, I had such a wonderful time, and everybody in there knows what you mean.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to explain. Like I just had my appointment, had my session, and it was so much fun. And everyone in there is like, even if it's a thumbs up, we get is that the people giving you the thumbs up have experienced the same thing as you.
Exactly.
And me too, because I've experienced it with all of them as well, and I love it because
You can tell that you enjoy doing this.
absolutely love it. again, you've probably heard it on some of the other podcasts, but I was landscape and wildlife photographer previous to that, and we've talked about it. So photography is definitely a passion. I love lots of different styles, and when I found this, everything clicked into place. And again, I think I said after I'd watched that one YouTube video, my head is, I am now a boudoir photographer, and I'm going to make it happen because it I don't know, it just spoke to me.
Yeah,
the things that I like. Just beautiful.
Yeah,
and beauty. That was the thing that came a little bit later. That realization, when I was doing my landscapes, when I was doing my wildlife, there's beauty in nature. Even like the rough side of it, there's a lot of beauty in powerful landscapes. And birds were a particular favorite of mine. And so you catch a bird in flight, and it's just a beautiful moment. And then when I sat down and spoke to my wife about why this, it just dawned on me that it's beauty, and the human form is beauty, is beautiful. The expression of the human form is beautiful to me. So it's not just the form; it's the fact that you're here in this room. You chose to be here, and you are
in your own beauty.
Yeah. It's not for me. Like, I'm capturing that moment, but you're here for you.
Yeah.
And we get to see that. And that's beautiful too.
And we're all different shapes and sizes and everything. So, yeah, if anybody's, worried about their body image like me, coming here and experiencing this, I almost forgot that I had body image. I think I actually did forget for a little while, especially on the pole. But yeah, those fears, I think, went away pretty quickly for me, just because I was looking forward to it so much. But I understand how women would be a little hesitant about a lot of, the clothes or the poses.
Yeah.
But I would tell them to, just do it, because like you said, it can be anywhere from the sweaters, the cardigans that I had first posted, to, the pole with very little on, and anything in between.
And actually, a bit further, we do a lot of nudes in here as well. So
yes, I saw some pictures in there, and they're beautiful.
Aren't they? Just beautiful people. Like,
they are.
Do you know why I love? So I love the art that I make, and I do. I think all of these pictures are art, and you're kind of like the canvas and the paper and the paint. But again, it's because they've chosen to be here. They're not models. I've never photographed a model in my life, and I mean, while it could be a fun experience, that's not really what I want to do. I want to work with someone who wants to be here for them, not to get paid.
Yes. I'm not being paid.
You get paid with kindness and glasses of water.
Lots of water. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and I love it when people. I love it when people want to do nudes, because, well, there's a multifaceted answer, but I love it because the human form is beautiful.
Yeah.
And so when the lighting comes right and the pose comes right and the expression on their face and everything comes right, it's just a magical moment. And then again, the fact that they've chosen to be here, the fact that in this environment they feel safe enough to do that. Sometimes they ask, and sometimes I suggest, it's just it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And I'm rambling again now. I've totally forgotten where I was going with that, but anyway, the art of it. I love the art of it. I love the photography part of it, and I love the interaction with someone.
Yes.
Because this is like you, I'm introverted, so I need a medium that I'm comfortable in to express myself as well.
Yeah.
And this is my medium. So in this studio, when you're here in kind of my environment, my space, I know what happens. I know how to make it work. I know how to interact with you.
Exactly.
And that is really good for me as well.
Yes. I totally understand that as an introvert. But even coming into this space, like, I know it's your space, but it's a very welcoming space. And I like that it's not overwhelmingly huge. It's cozy and comfortable and safe. And I think that was part of it too. Like just the space is part of
the experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, funny enough, this is funny because I had a conversation with Olivia, who unfortunately couldn't be here today.
I'm sorry I didn't get to meet her.
Yeah, you will, because I'm figuring you're coming back. Actually, talking about the experience, I was the chaise that you're sitting on.
Yes.
I messaged Olivia and I said, "Hey, what do you think about swapping out the chaise for the sofa that's in my office?" And she went, "No, the chaise is part of the experience. Everybody loves the chaise."
Yeah.
And so that kind of spoke into it. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. The space is part of the whole experience as well. Yeah.
And everybody likes to sit on it and say, "Oh, these are beautiful, but they're never comfortable."
No, they're so uncomfortable, isn't it?
They are.
They're horrible.
Kind of
actually,
like
that's a real antique one, and it's stuffed with straw. Yeah, it's like apparently over 100 years old.
Oh,
it's been recovered.
It's like
yeah.
beautiful. But
But no. we definitely won't want to sleep on that.
But it is, part of the experience here. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I love it. So maybe I won't swap it out. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, I think that's about it.
Okay.
And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you for doing your due diligence and coming here confident in that you'd made the right choice.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm glad you checked everything out. I'm glad you listened to the podcast, so you get to hear what we're about and, and some of the other ladies' experiences.
I kind of feel like I was really prepared listening to the podcast because when I came in, it was exactly like everybody had said. So, yeah, that helped.
That's so cool. And now you've got your own episode.
And now I have me.
Yeah. So you'll be an inspiration to others. There'll be somebody else like you who listens to your episode and makes the choice for themselves to come and do it. And so you now get to be part of somebody else's journey as well.
And everybody deserves, something like this in their life to make them what makes them happy.
Yeah. And feel good about themselves.
Feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forget your problems for a little while and feel good about yourself. What more can you ask for?
Nothing. Really? Nothing.
I had so much fun with you and Sharon. I wish we could hang out, but it's like an hour and 50 minutes away. But
I know.
But I really enjoyed meeting you.
Thank you. I did too. And I'm so happy that you enjoyed yourself and got everything from it that you wanted.
Yes. Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like that you let me kind of, do a few things on my own. And I like that you were giving me direction because sometimes I didn't know what I was doing. And it just was very smooth and like conversational. It didn't feel made up or anything. It wasn't.
I'm not ordering you around.
No, not at all. You're just, showing me the poses. And
knocking things over.
Well, better you than me. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you and Sharon for the wonderful day that I had.
Oh, thank you. It was so really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.